final score against Leeds in the LV Cup, Scarlets 52 and the Leeds Carnegie 13. Fantastic win for us. And Johnny, how did you find that game today? Nice game to come back to.
Yeah, really good game to come back. Good boys, you know, young team. Keen to get out there and prove a point to the first team.
I think you proved it very, very well with 4 fantastic tries.
Oh, yeah, pretty much.
So,
teamwork.
Yeah, the boys played really well. A cracking time to have a kick-up at 12 midday as well.
Yeah, awesome.
Does it suit you?
Yeah, I like playing in the afternoons.
You can relax now before tonight. Listen, congratulations.
Oh, cool.
You got the match ball as well, and may it all last. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you very much.
Thank you. A buddugoliaeth yn erbyn Leeds heddi, a wrth gwrs Captain Ken, siwr y teimlo fod Captain gynta?
A chybod, pleser yn rydydd enfawr, chybod, i fod y capten o ranbarth mor enfawr a mor grych, chybod, oedd e'n rhywbeth oedd wedi ysbrydoli fi, chybod, o'n i'n hapus iawn i cael fod yn capten o'r tîm.
Mae ges ti galwad i gweud, beth oedd y teimlad fel prynu de? Ti'n bod i weld rhywun yn jocan y dechrau?
Na, nath Nige gael fi mewn dechrau'r wythnos a gofyn o'n i'n hapus i bod yn capten o'r tîm, chybod, bach o sioc, os oedd lot o boes, chybod, o profiadol mas a Fern a Phil John, a chybod, mae gobeithio fod bach o parch na, chybod, so gobeithio oedd e'n, wel, wedys i fi'n credu cyn gorffen y centres, chybod, ond na fi'n maddu, chybod, ond rydydd enfawr.
Ond i'n prawd i weld ti dy mas, ti'n bod, dechrau'r gêm erbyn Leeds heddi nawr, ti'n bod, ennill y gêm, a'r oedran y players yn ware heddi, ffantastig, ti'n bod, a dyfodol y Scarlets? Na,
chi'n bod, mae'r boes mas na gyd wedi bod yn ymarfer ar carfan trwy'r haf, trwy'r tymor, a maen nhw'n rhan o ryw 40 o chwaraewyr sydd wedi dangos safon enfawr, a safon uchel trwy'r tymor, a y boes mas na sydd wedi helpu gyd o'r boes i pwysio'r safon lan. A fi'n credu heddi ni wedi gwthio'r barn a tymau bach lan eto, a mae rhaid cadw gweithio, cadw'r momentum i fynd nawr am gweddill tymor.
Mae llongyfarchiadau buddugoliaeth erbyn Leeds a fod captain hefyd.
Diolch Tomo.
Ken, the game today against Leeds in the LV Cup, fantastic win, 52-13, and of course, Captain Ken, how do you feel about being captain of a winning side?
I know, it's a huge honour to be captain of a region as big and as traditional as the Scarlets, and you know, I got a call at the start of the week, and Nige asked me, and I said yes before he finished the sentence, I think. But you know, to win the game as well, and in the fashion we did, I think was testament to all the boys out there. You know, being captain when everybody's pulling together, working the same systems and knowing what we're doing, it's easy to be captain of a side like that, so I'm more than happy.
When I found out a couple of years ago that they were going to do this, get all the feeder teams to train together and earn your place to play, unlike the other regions, what we're doing here with the Scarlets, these youngsters playing today, they've trained with the first teamers, if you can say. These are the stars of the Scarlets, and that proves how we can play as a team and win.
Yeah, you know, all the boys out there have been training us all summer, all throughout the year, you know, and we've set some huge standards within the squad. From the 1 to the 40 or 40 odd or whatever's training with us, and you know, the boys have been, they know what we're about, what we're doing, all our systems and how we play, so it's easy for them to slot in, and I think they showed that today. We knew what we were doing, and you know, it was a fantastic effort and a fantastic win against a good Leeds side. You know, can't underestimate Leeds.
No, that's it. And of course, the English Premiership side as well. And we're sending a message out now to all the other sides across the UK, really, that you know our youngsters can fit the field.
Yeah, you know, it's been difficult parts of the last couple of years. We've lost a couple of key players, very experienced. And we've had boys stepping up and putting in performances, but we haven't quite had the experience. But what we got now is a huge flood of boys playing together. They know their roles, know what we're doing, and they're stepping up and taking responsibility, and that's what we need, and that's why we're moving on as a region.
Captain Ken, llongyfarchiadau.
Thanks, Tomo.
Would you like to sign Johnny Camacho for good?
Yeah, you know, he was superb today, and he's been a bit unlucky with not having opportunities, and obviously then to have that suspension for 3 weeks. And you know, he's always impressed in training. He's always shown his quality and his ability, and it was great for him to have a run out eventually today for us. And I thought he was superb.
Yeah.
So what is the arrangement? Just a season-long loan?
Yeah, it's a loan arrangement, and you know, we pay the large percentage of his salary for the year, and it gives us an opportunity to have a look at him and him to have a look at us as well. And you know, at the moment the relationship is very good.
Generally, you must have been more than happy with what you produced.
Yeah, very, very pleased overall. We could have, you know, we can argue that we can be a lot more clinical, but then again, you know, those boys haven't played many games at that level, and a lot of them have still got a lot of learning to do, and it's great to be able to do that on the back of a performance like that. So some very encouraging stuff there. but also there's a lot to work on, which is a very strong position to be in. But I was delighted for that group of players. You know, they've been waiting for their opportunities. This is a great platform for them to get their opportunities, and they've shown us what they can do.
You must have been delighted, and George was obviously delighted to be back on the pitch. It must be frustrating for him in a sense, you know, he's been picked for Wales and yet he wasn't able to play because of the injury.
Yeah, he must have been very frustrated, but again, you get a sense for his composure and his ability today, and it's just fabulous to see him back on the rugby field. He'll be ready very quickly. It's just a matter of when Wales feel he is ready, and if he's not for next week, then we'll use him again. That'll be great. But I think George is potentially a very special player.
Really, he was sort of showing his defensive qualities.
Oh well, he's got everything. He just looks completely the part. In fairness to him, and for him to come back with a layoff of 3 or so weeks and play like that just shows the quality of the guy.
I mean, I suppose he might well come in for the Fiji game. Is it sort of?
I don't know. I think that you look at him and you look at his ability and where he is, and he's ready to play international rugby as far as I'm concerned. A lot will depend on what happens this weekend, obviously, today. But he's not in the Welsh squad just to make up the numbers, that's for sure.
You must have been pleased with others. Scott Williams showing a lot of confidence since he's been sort of called up for training.
Yeah, I was. There's a whole host of players really excited with there. I thought Dan Newton did very well at 10. Gareth Davis did well, and then you had the centre partnership of Scott and Nick, and great to have that strength and depth that we've now developed here over the last 18 months or so. And these boys will only get better from opportunities like this, and being able to play them at this level makes all the difference. And as I said, as much as we were very pleased with the overall result, when we look at the tape, that's when these boys are going to really learn how they can become a lot better, because there's certainly opportunities in there that we could have been a lot more clinical with.
Was Leeds early on, they were quite physical, and there's some big players there you had to deal with.
Yeah, they're a big set. They seem to have a bag full of Islanders coming on and off the field, and they're very physical, and they did pose us some problems in that first 20 minutes, in fairness to them, particularly when they had the ball. But we knew that we just needed to get hold of this ball and go through the phases, and the opportunities would come for us, and we were able to do that.